Hey you, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about my oldest finished sketchbook. I have 8 finished sketchbooks at this point in time out of the 101 sketchbooks I own. I don't know what brand she is. She's super old. You can tell when I open it up and you can see the end sheet. Yeah, super old. But I'm going to stop and take a moment on this page because it is probably my favorite part about this sketchbook. I love the gray, I love the white, I love the fish. The end pages, I think, are my single most favorite about this book. And there you go. At the end, they're all little fishy skeletons because the sketchbook's used up and it's the end. And there's still a lot of meat left here. I think it's hilarious and cute. It's my favorite part. Okay, moving on. This is a super old sketchbook. You can tell it was back in the day when things like that were cool. Here, there used to be something glued down with rubber cement. The sheet fell off and is lost to time, but the rubber cement has aged and has left these brush strokes on these 2 pages. And so if you ever hear people talking about why you should use archival materials, you don't want stuff like this happening in your art. In the next few pages, I have a lot of unfinished art. You can tell I just wasn't vibing with the sketchbook, even though it's a super cute format. Like this page, I think could be super fun if it was finished. It's supposed to be a swimmer, and then this page was supposed to be them getting dragged under. Don't know why I lost interest, but it did. And this is where I started again. And we've got a false start here. I have no idea what this was supposed to be. Maybe a car? I don't know. And now that we've hit this point, we have gotten to what the meat of this sketchbook is going to be. It's going to be all heavily referenced animal drawings. And I love this guy. I don't know what kind of fish he is. He lives in the deep sea, though. He's super cool. And so I totally couldn't remember what I was going to say. So my super referenced pieces of artwork, they're all done very aesthetic, but they're not complete pieces of artwork. So I'm not sure if I would call this book an art book or a sketchbook, because they were intended to be used to make other pieces of artwork. So I made the decision that I was going to reference from pictures to get these pieces, and then I was going to take these pieces and I was going to make other art that has a more illustrative quality than these guys. These guys are all pretty straightforward observational drawings. They're still me. You can see my thick, thin line work. That's probably the oldest part of what I discovered about what I like in my art is my line quality. To this day, I still like to play around with line width, and when I have nice variety in line work, it makes me happy. So lots of different animals. At some point in time, I run out of animals that I feel like drawing, and I start asking my friends and family to give me ideas as to what animals they want to see me to do. And when you see that, you will start seeing animal names in the bottom right hand corner, and that's when I ran out of ideas. Like, I had no idea what animals that I wanted to be drawing were. Well, lots of cute guys in here. And a fox. This guy, this guy bothers me. I wish that I had scooted him over here and had done a different format here. It just looks like he's staring at the wall. I don't like the composition, but he's the only one. I think I did really good in terms of the compositions of these. Cricket, what a great cricket. I did a whole series on bugs at one point in time. And this guy, I got all the way over to here and realized I didn't have enough room for his nose, and I just left. He's a little bit silly. Okay, here we go. Here's where we get to the point where the people around me were giving me ideas, because I had run out of them. Beautifully drawn whale, a lot of African animals. I love this guy. I feel like he needs to be revisited. They're such cool little dudes. I'll probably see me doing an iguana sometime soon, because they're cool guys. Oh, beautiful portrait? I don't know. Headshot. There we go. Headshot of this giraffe. Some of them are better than others. I think the ones where I took my time with line quality really make for more interesting pictures. In Texas, we have hummingbirds. Our hummingbirds are different than the hummingbirds in California. Ours look kind of drab. The boys have a little bit of purple on their throat, and the rest of them are sort of this gray color. Do you guys have hummingbirds where you live? Let me know in the comment. I didn't know until I moved to Texas that there are actually like that significantly different looking hummingbirds. I also assumed that they're those beautiful birds with the brilliant color on them. Let me know. Oh, I see Robin. He's so funny. Like, I saw him in an aquarium last year. They are a whole lot bigger than you think. They're like the size of a loaf of bread or bigger. They're so amazing. You wouldn't know from just the pictures you see on the internet. And we've got some more bugs and a smushy little baby sea turtle. He's so cute. And then the end. I ended on a Sunday apparently, and then back to the lovely illustration at the end. So I'm gonna flip back to the beginning, and I'm gonna show you what I ended up doing with the sketches, or at least some of them, until I realized I didn't think. Okay, here we go. I don't even think that in this sketchbook that they're illustrative as I would like them to be. They're still very heavily referenced. The colors, the styling of the color, definitely. I think this guy's the closest to being an illustration. And but he's the last one I did, and I moved on to more illustrative work. I decided that even though I'd put all the work into this, that it really wasn't the direction that I wanted to head, even though I spent all that time filling up this journal as to make reference. You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you think you have a great idea and it doesn't work out, and that's okay. That's what the art's about. It is figuring out what you like and you don't like, and recovering and fixing your mistakes. And in this case, fixing the mistake was moving on to something that I related to, even though I created some nice little drawings. I don't think I'm gonna ever do anything more with them except maybe admire them and look back. Yeah, I did these things, and there's a lot of good drawings in there. But yep, that's my gray sketchbook from forever ago. Thank you so much for watching my video.